Alright, guys. Welcome in. Running from Sugar Tarot. Let's get the Apollo going a little bit more for you all. Not just for me, I'll share. Alright. So far we've got our Temperance, the first card out. Today we are using Intuitive Kev's Tarot deck. This is the first deck we are starting with right here. So it seems like you collective are in balance, you're in moderation, you're patient, you're where you need to be. Okay, and then on top of that, you've got your Nine of Cups, which just says you're emotionally satisfied, self-satisfaction. You see how he's just chilling in the hammock, right? Okay, I mean, some really great cards coming out. Okay, and then after that, we even had the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, okay. It's like, what is that? The Ace of Pentacles, which means you have the ability that whatever you're kind of doing, what would I say? It's going to be prosperous, long-term success on whatever you're doing. So that's why you can be just totally cool in your Nine of Cups, Temperance. And then I thought I pulled just the Most High. So, I mean, that would, you know, you're being blessed by the Most High. But we also have the Seven of Pentacles, which means long-term stability. The Most High is going to make sure you have long-term stability, right? With whatever you're creating. You just got to stay with your Temperance, okay? However, because we got the Star in reverse, which tells me somebody wants you showing out, and I just dropped it in the floor. Go figure that. Oh, there it is. Anywho, they don't want you to be seen as the Star. Because we got some foogly motherfucker just eyeing you, probably stalking you to death. If you've got social media, well, hello. I think we've named him Henry. Henry Poole. Anyhow. Hello, Henry. Are you going to say hello? He's very, very vocal. And we've got birds on the TV. So. And squirrels. My cats are getting spoiled. Gracie and Henry. Alright. Apologies for cat talk, but if you don't like cats, my place is not the place to be. Anyhow, the Star was in reverse because somebody is eyeing you, watching you, I don't know, and they look a little loopy. So, in the clouds, their head's in the clouds about something. And on top of that, the Lovers. So this person doesn't want the Star to come into union, clearly, right? With what came out next, your King of Cups. But it's totally fine, because your King of Cups is usually going to be more emotionally balanced. He wouldn't have come out in the upright on top of this if he wasn't emotionally balanced enough to know his direction, to know where he stands, okay? And then you've got the Two of Cups. It's a win. It's going to be a successful union. And then I asked, okay, so why the Lovers in reverse? And I get, because you still got a karmic connection. One of you needs to get rid of somebody. you've got something pulling on your energy. So yeah, we've got a pretty good reading so far, but let's see what the hell is going on. Let's pull out the What's the Vibe to see what this karmic person is up to try to run all this stuff, which the karmic is just oh, that was the cat. I think I've got a delivery, so yes, the snow let up to where we can drive. Us win-win, right? So I spoiled myself to a delivery. Yes, it is what it is. That was my treat. Basically, I'm not cooking. Hi, buddy. Please don't knock over all of Mama's cards. You can say hello. Say hi. Hello. Hi there. Mwah. All right. Let's go back down this way, okay? Thank you. All right, because we want to see what's up with this karmic connection. Standing in the way of the lovers, because that's the question I wanted to know, because everything else seems to be in a flow state. I think that as a collective, I think things are starting to work out. We are going into that year of the fire horse. I think to be exact, on February 16th is the Chinese New Year. Okay. Isolation, rejection, and left alone, and self-inflicted. So someone, I call that sanctuary right now, is in isolation. And they probably feel rejected, left alone, but it's self-inflicted. It's via their choice. So, okay. What does that have to do with their karmic connection? What is the isolation? Are they trying to keep this person isolated so they can't come into union? What'd you get? Well, okay. He's just rolling around having a good old time. He's a happy boy. Which is good because he's been a very vocal cat. And, okay, so obviously this person that's a karmic is toxic. I mean, I figured that's a given, right? Okay, drama, arguments, and incompatible. So, they're holding on. They're just, what? Don't want to let go? What's the deal, pickle? With this karmic, that's just all up in the energy of this really cool reading, actually. Basically, I think it's one of those, move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Oops. Oops, we don't want to lose the extra deck. None of that. Can't be having that. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Listen, everything else is smooth as butter in this reading. I mean, we've got the collective is in the cups, in the Knight of Cups, emotionally just chilling. Got a great idea, okay, that has long-term success, and that's backed by the Most High, okay? And then we got some weirdo over here stalking the person who's got the long-term success right here. That's why it's on top of the star in reverse. And that's the karmic, obviously, that wants these two people not to come together. Why? So I guess we've got temperance over here, and we've got an emotionally stable man. So we've got an emotionally stable woman in her bag, creating supported by the Most High. And once again, the land of the karmic. Karmic interference. Alright, what can we give our collective on? More than the fact that obviously this person is toxic. I was hoping for less cards. Whoever it is, they are clearly suffering in silence. Unspoken desires, real feelings, and broken dreams. They were expecting something out of this love affair. Whoa. Cards coming out. Out of this love affair. Because that was their dirty little secret. Okay. Their sex fix. They're down low. I would not want to be someone's dirty little secret. I've had people try to put me in those positions. Not for me. Feminine energy, gentleness, nurturing, mothering. They got, that's not, like, it looks to me like they got the karmic pregnant. I mean, or it could be, the collective over here birthing something that's stable. I could roll with that, but that's not what I'm asking about. I'm asking about this love affair and why, with this karmic. The karmic is pregnant. Oh no. Jeez. Smell the roses. Slow down. Take some time. Take some you time. Get out in nature. So I guess, it's probably going to not feel too good to hear about the karmic being pregnant. If you had any idea of this King of Cups. If not, then you're in the clear. I mean, because look, you really don't need to have your focus on a man right now. Anyhow, look, because you're in your bag. You've got security. You've got something working out. However, yeah, exactly. Smell the roses, because this karmic shit is just going to cause waves. Emotions, worry, and fear. You don't want that energy. That is a logo, no-go. Fuck that. Fuck that. Move along. Move along. We don't want none of that here. You can have your karmic. Someone is running. They're in escape, denial, and excuses, probably over cheating on you and knocking up the karmic. They don't want you to have the... Okay. The karmic is the crazy motherfucker up in the clouds that is watching the star in the reverse. I'm over here like, yeah, why don't they want him with the King of Cups? The King of Cups, okay, is emotionally fine. So this is somebody tied to you, collective. It sounds like that does not want to see you in this connection with this emotionally stable King of Cups while you're emotionally stable, and they're clearly not, because of, you can see they're hopeless, lost, depression, and we don't like getting flags, so we just self-deleting. Lost, depression, and self-deleting, which we don't want for anybody. As I've spoken before, if you're feeling that way, please seek help. This is technically for entertainment purposes only, but on the off chance that there's something going on and somebody is feeling, because this did come out, isn't it 988? So please seek help. Always seek help if you're feeling hopeless. Reach out to someone, please. Because whoever this is that's feeling that way is shattered, broken, nightmares, and failures. And this came out sideways, but I don't care if this came out in the upright. Well, I mean, don't think. Chaos in the reverse, maybe. Would mean it would have been, but yeah. You've got chaos, upheaval, disaster, and downfall. Coming out sideways. Why is chaos coming out sideways? I mean, it seems like this person is in a chaotic type situation. Switch decks? Okay. Switching to Two of Calves extra deck. You have to excuse me. It's a big deck. My hands sometimes get a little fit so many at a time. Listen, this channel is not for kids, okay? And for entertainment purposes only. Oh God. Okay. So why is this chaos sideways? Ooh, I didn't like this. I like, see, half my deck's in reverse and the other half is in upright. I like reversals to come out just by certain odds, unless I'm just, yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, if it's supposed to come out in reverse, it'll come out in reverse. It will. This, I can assure you. What's going on with the chaos? Come on. What we got going on here? Okay. And it's sideways to boot. I'm trying just to put my big giant deck. I can't. You know this is going to be a forever joke with me. Like, I can't not. Oh, man. Okay. So, yeah. The chaos, upheaval, and disaster they wanted for you is probably affecting them, would be my good guess. Because when you want bad things for other people, sadly enough, that's your energy, your vibration, and you're calling it to you. Whether it be thought, whether it be ill wishes, whether it be your plan, kitchen witch, whether it be a coven, it doesn't really matter. There are fundamental laws, fundamental rules. So, victim, sorrow, grief, and sadness. So, the chaos and the upheaval has caused, apparently, a lot of sorrow, grief, and sadness. And I think they're playing the victim card. Be wary of someone coming in and playing a victim card, because they've also got finance blockages. With what you have over here with your Ace of Pentacles, your Seven of Pentacles, the Most High backing it up while you're in your Nine of Cups, totally just copacetic. You don't need none of this bullshit. This is flying monkey shit. Okay? I'm sorry, but refer to my friend's song, Nolan Hill. That ain't my river. I mean, seriously. I speak of him as if he's still alive. To me, I guess, in some form he is. Always part of me. Alright. I asked a little bit, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I mean, I can find out more about this Ace of Pentacles here. And the Seven of Pentacles, the Most High, Nine of Cups, but I mean, it just seems like, and you're quite tempered. The only dramatics is, and this is one to come out, is, yeah, I said that. Check this out. Check this out. I said I could ask about that. Alpha. See? I told you. More on the Temperance, more on the Ace of Pentacles. Alpha. Leader, assertive, dominant. does that not go with the recent moon and the 14 year cycle of the fire horse and Aries is affecting something? But anyway, that's confirmation. And underneath that one was deity, divine creator, supreme being, and you also have the Most High out on this. Confirmation. Like, you have the spirit world up here helping you. You, the Most High. You're good. You're once again, hey, like, great news. I am happy to give a good reading to the collective and say, hey, yeah, deity, divine creator, supreme being. Yellow, what is that? Your sacral chakra. Victory, success, and winning. I asked. It's not like, what was I going to get? More bad news? Some kind of bad news on the Most High? No, I don't think so. Protecting all those Ace of Pentacles. So, alright, light workers. Things are turning around. Or actually, energy workers is how I would rather say. This was not in the reverse. I was just holding it that way. Okay, so there is a masculine that is stable, king, emperor energy, and in authority. And I'm going to say it's the emotionally balanced King of Cups over here. That this person doesn't want to see you, the star, who's victory, success, winning, and all that jazz. I don't want to see you have that. Where is this deck? Okay. I don't think that there's much they can do about it. They're just going to have to cry in their Cheerios. You can't stand in the way. And really, if you're just so weirdly obsessed over someone that you don't want happiness for them, that speaks to I think, some other kind of dysfunction. I don't know. Obviously, because apparently this person's caught up in some fraud, insurance, identity check, tax, and mortgage problems. Did say chaos. And I did ask over there, so. I would ask for advice for the collective, but I think that I'd just rather know more about what's going on with the karmic, because go collective, it's your birthday, and if it is your birthday, happy birthday. For all those Aquarius. Disingenuous, pretender, fake, and false. Is there a card stuck to this? There's a card stuck underneath it. What is it? Drugs, medication, and addiction. Someone's hiding an addiction. This person that's in victim mode. Sorrow, grief. No wonder their finances were blocked. Okay. But that sheds light on that. They're into some kind of stuff that they shouldn't be in. We wish them help. Because that's not something I wish on anybody. Not even my worst enemy. Or those who consider themselves my worst enemy. Even if they're impersonating me or you. Because apparently they are. But they're not doing a very good job of it. Because that is a fugly impersonation of all this pretty over here. Yeah, no. It ain't. The math ain't mathing on that. But that they did say there was some fraud going on. So apparently, this person that's got their head up in the clouds that wants to start in reverse has done quite a bit. Apparently has a lot of flying monkeys. Ooh, I'm starting to feel hungry. And I don't want to check to see if my stuff is here. Because I don't want to, I'll have to pause it. I'm going to pause it real quick because I don't want it sitting out there. And then I've got 3 cards that came out. Okay. We will read them the very second I'm back. Okay, I am back, and yes, I'm out of breath. And my socks are wet. Mr. Henry, the new stray, has been dying to go outside because I had been letting him come in during inclement weather and making sure he was fed and going to, make sure, kind of do it that way. But I don't think he realized how cold it was. Thank God he wasn't moving too fast because I was able to even come back in and get my shoes. Thank God. But I keep snow boots by the door, or rain boots, whatever. Man, okay, hang on. Let me catch my breath. I'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, that's my human shirt. The E is 3s. If you type it in, go check them out. It's a great band. The last vacation I took before the house fire was to California to the Wayfarer in Costa Mesa for their debut thing. So it was a interesting trip, but nevertheless. Okay, bifocals back on, yes. Eye doctor informed me that's gonna be a thing. She'll let me try contacts with bifocals, but they don't work for anybody usually, so I'll give it a shot. Anyway, I'm never wrong. Covert, malignant, narcissist. Listen. Alright, watch out for this motherfucker that wants the star in reverse. Okay? Who's done some shit to try to keep these lovers apart. Why? I don't know. Oh, no. They didn't know. Apparently, they've been doing spell work. Because they didn't know, or wishing you ill will. I don't know. But they didn't know you were protected. They didn't know you held spiritual rank. After all, didn't it just say the Most High was supporting you? Straight out the gate? I guess that's bad news for this copycat. Which can be a male or female, ironically. I don't know if you've ever had a boyfriend try to mimic you, but I have more than once. They've come in and tried to act like, it's really fucking weird. It's the weirdest shit ever. It's like, it's like, go on with yourself now. You confused. Nope. So yeah, if someone comes in from the past that you've already let go, keep it that way. But yeah, people are so strange. clearly. Snapped, unhinged, instability, and crazy. How'd your kids? How'd your wife? I'm kidding. Okay. And this person could be an Aquarius. Or we are in January. Are we still in Aquarius season? Yep. January 21st, February 19th. So that could be relating to a house placement. Could be relating to an actual person. Or their north, south node. Or someone that you know that's an Aquarius. Or the fact that this person is coming snapped and unhinged. Right now. They tried to poison you. And underneath is Scorpio, which is the death card. So confirmation. Unless there's a Scorpio involved in the poisoning. But that's just confirmation to me. It's all good though. Remember, you're protected by the Most High. Optimism. Hope. Wish. And promise. You still got this. The Most High's got your back. Rejection, abandonment, desertion, and left alone is what they wanted for you. And you know what this card makes me think of? 2 different readers. Today, I heard 2 different readers reference the movie Carrie. It's like somebody out here is trying to destroy someone and wants to just pour blood over them at the prom, and this person just wants to have a good time. Okay, maybe she has, powers, but whatever. It's just like, but that makes me think of that. Don't worry about it, though. Because there is destiny, fate, future, and karma. And you've reaped a lot of good karma. You've stayed positive. You've kept emotionally balanced. You're working on your stuff with your Ace of Pentacles. And you got your 7 of Pentacles. Oh, and also alchemy there. You've got alchemy with your Temperance. So what better thing can you do? Except, I guess, you are also potentially dealing with intellectual theft. We've been there, done that. I've had family members want to be me. And friends, I guess. Could be anybody in your case. They don't like that you have knowledge of what's actually going on. Boy, my hair got stringy after chasing that cat, didn't it? Yeah, they don't like that you have knowledge. You're book smart. You're read. They didn't expect that you would know anything, right? Because some Libra person highly underestimated your ass. I'll take that as a Libra. Maybe this person, since they're over here doing this stuff, isn't so balanced after all. Or maybe there's justice coming to this situation. One of the two. It is the card of the scales and justice. But with every Libra, the scales do not always weigh equal. You have to remember that. And clearly with this one, seeing as there is a liar underneath, this Libra is a liar. No, yes, Pinocchio knows. Lion-ass Libra. With a Leo between it. You got some major karmic shit going on. No wonder. You've got haters. New levels, new devils. And you don't call them haters. We call them fans around here. True story. Never forget, even bad publicity is still publicity. That's what I used to tell Nolan back in the day. But yeah, so you got a lion-ass Libra, a lion-ass Leo, okay? Expecting to get gains, increase, and level up if they coming up in your world. Stay to yourself right now. You have it going on. Focus on your bag. Focus on your projects. Focus on what's important to you. Don't let all these other karmic bullshit throw you off. Because as long as you stay over here in your temperance, the Most High backing you up, Nine of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, you know, Seven of Pentacles, you got it going. That's long-term stability, yo. To me, that's wealth. Health and stability, long-term, that's wealth. That's something that, yeah, you've got going. And you're just totally emotionally balanced and cool. You're cool. You're awesome. So, flying monkeys are going to be coming in. You've got some over here in the energy. Surprise, surprise. They really don't want to see you succeed. They don't want to see you become the star. Because obviously they didn't realize you were working hard behind the scenes. I never do. Somebody's all delusional over it too. And trying to continuously block some lovers. I actually had that happen to me this past year. My ex sent in one of his friends to lie on me to a person I was speaking to that I really, really liked. So I get it. That sucks. But like I said to that person, do I really want to be with someone who's going to believe a lie about me anyway? No, I do not. So, yeah, you need to just kind of let the karmics be karmics and move along. You don't want people that are going to treat you bad. You don't want people that are going to lie to you in your world. This is the year where we're going to have to implement boundaries. It's time for people to live right. Stop talking about trauma and heal it and all that stuff, you know. There's so many things, but yeah, just stay away from this Libra ass Leo flying monkey shit. They don't want you in a relationship, and they don't want to see you. What is it that Taylor Swift song says? Something, they want you to rise, but they don't want you to reign, or some kind of shit like that. I don't know. You know, it's all on the radio right now. Alright, let's end with something random. What we got here? We're not going to do the same thing. I've got so many things I could go with right now. Oh, well, dang, that's hard. I'm gonna just go start picking random books and seeing what we open to. Okay, here. You're already in. So we'll do this, okay? And we'll do a flower spirit card, okay? No, we don't need that one. I think we're good. Like, you know, you've got the Most High, so you don't need that. You know, you've got angels and stuff surrounding you. So we'll just end with these two real quick. All right. This is Life Left the Burr. Get a drink. Like I said, I'm hungry, I'm tired, I haven't eaten all day. That cat woke me up, and I've had some odd hours. Hey, this is, ooh, life lesson number 5. And there was a page marker here, so it opened to this. Oh, it's a mail-in thing, so that's why. Exercise is on the other page. So maybe we need to exercise. Life lesson number 5. Empower yourself for success. What you become is far more important than what you get. What you get will be influenced by what you become. Jim Rohn. I don't know. Rohn. R-O-H-N. Jim, R-O-H-N. Rohn. What you become is far more important than what you get. What you get will be influenced by what you become. Man, if that's not the law of attraction. Right? Okay, yes. Yeah, I got a thank you card from my grandma Booker in the help. I must have put in that at some point. Alright, let's pick a flower card. And then see what our flower spirit cards say. What kind of flower do we have since we are we're heading into spring soon enough. So soon enough, eventually. This one wants to stick out. That's unique. Ooh, that's definitely unique, especially with hang on. Okay. Cat validation. Okay. Purr. I am purr. No, I am pure within and honor my own truths. Yes, indeed. Collective, it seems you are. And it's also backed by the Most High. So remember, ooh, I'm losing flower cards. Am pure within and honor my own truths. Just see. Don't you love it when even the flower cards give you layouts? I don't know. All of the flowers. That's why I have the books. Yes, buddy. Meow. I hate staring down. Oh God, I hate that. Anyway. We may just end it with that. Yeah, I think we'll end it with that. Because I can't find the damn thing. So yes, I am pure within and honor my own truths. What you become is far more important than what you get. What you get will be influenced by what you become. Jim Rohn.